January is School Board Recognition Month, and Laredo ISD joins other districts across the state to thank our local leaders for their dedication and willingness to serve as advocates for our children and public schools. As elected officials, they are the voice of our Laredo community, serving first and foremost in the best interest of Texas and more specifically for our Laredo ISD school children. Let's meet our Laredo ISD All-Star Board of Trustees team. Dr. Cecilia May Moreno, District 5 President.
What motivates me the most as a Board of Trustees? I am motivated to provide leadership, in particular when we deal with the students' performance and the budget process. After spending nearly 45 years as an employee of a school district, I cannot help but to continue to want to see the performance of students improve. I am motivated when I detect high expectations and when I see the data that clearly shows that the performance of students is directly linked to what we do as adults. Dealing with the budget process has been exciting. While I see that we have goals and standards, one of our budget goals was to make our school district the highest teacher-paying school district. I believe we have done this. Our second goal was to maintain a sound fund balance. Not only have we maintained an identified fund balance, but we have worked so that revenues are used yearly for the educational purpose they are intended. Thus, I will conclude. I am motivated by the challenges that our district faces and the pleasure in working with a board that is committed to students and is focused on student outcomes. I am motivated by the efforts that our teachers and principals bring forward. I am motivated by our parents who, in spite of their own challenges, share in the responsibility to educate the children. I am motivated by a superintendent that values our community and recognizes that LISD students will be community leaders in the very near future.
Hector J. Noyola, District 3 Vice President.
I have been on the board for 2 years, and I have been blessed to have an outstanding board that has a lot of experience, very knowledgeable, hardworking, and very dedicated. We have a Super Bowl school board team with the guidance of our Super Bowl coach, Dr. Nelson, and at the end of the day, we're going to make the best decisions for Laredo Independent School District.
Ricardo Garza, District 4 Secretary.
The most rewarding part is that I get to work with great people every time I come over here. You know, there's a strength and a dynamic to LISD that when you put everybody to work together, the solutions and any problem that we have usually turns out to be resolved. And that's the greatest part, and that's the most rewarding part, because sometimes they're complex, sometimes they're simple, but the complex ones, once you solve them and you resolve those issues, that's very rewarding because you know that the kids are going to get the benefit off of that. And so when we bring together people at every part of this of LISD, we get to see the faces of those kids when we resolve those issues, and they just have a look about them that just continues to want to make me come to LISD and be part of this board. I'm so proud and so humbled and so honored to serve this board.
Jose A. Valdez, District 1 Trustee.
After serving 20 years on the Laredo Independent School District Board of Trustees, I have seen so much, and it's so great. But to me, I continue to see the smiles on those children. They were there 20 years ago, and they're still there today. And that is, to me, the promise of the future, because the children of 20 years ago who gave such beautiful smiles are still smiling today. And to me, that means that they're going to be here forever and ever. And LISD has been the place to be. And I've seen so many changes. I'm so proud of everybody.
Cindy Liendo, District 2 Trustee.
I decided to become a school board member because I wanted to have an impact on the future of our students. Our city is growing, and it's really very important for us to take an active role in our young people's lives and make sure that they get the proper education so that they can come back and contribute to our community as adults.
Hector J. Garcia, District 6 Trustee.
I think the board role in a daily operation is that of leading. You know, we set policies for everybody and expect our policies to be followed. But we hold our teachers and our principals and our administrators to high expectations. And that's the only role the board should have, is making sure that policies are being followed. We should keep the children in mind because we need to set standards for them. Always telling them to reach their highest potential. Working hard in school, working hard on the field and off the field, in school, out of school. Everything they do is going to have a reflection on their lives for the rest of their lives. I served at City Council for 8 years, and you don't get the same feeling when you serve a kid and you see a smile on a kid.
Jose R. Perez, District 7 Trustee.
I believe that the most important thing of being a board member is that we need to stay focused on our goals and objectives of the district, and that's educating our youth of the Laredo Independent School District.
Serving as a crucial link between the community and classroom, this board is responsible for an annual budget of over $204 million, 24,000 students, 4,200 employees, and 33 campuses. So what is their favorite part of being a board member?
I truly enjoy seeing the faces of the children, especially and more so in particular the young students, the pre-K. I am excited about our pre-K program. It is unique, and I know that all of our board members have played a role in getting that program going. And in spite of any challenges that we face, that program is really key.
My favorite part of being a school board member is visiting the schools and seeing the learning going on at the schools and the happy faces of the students learning and having a good time at the school.
My favorite part is just as the rewarding part. I get to work with great people, get to be part of a system, part of a great team, and I think everybody that's human wants to be necessary in trying to resolve issues and problems that are out there. For the most part, the biggest part is that I get to see the look on those kids' faces. Anytime I'm feeling down and out, all I have to go do is go look at the kindergarten kids. These kids will cheer me up every single time, and that's really the greatest thing that I can say.
My most favorite part is serving on boards that are so amenable to new things. For example, we have the Valdez High School, we have the Early College High School. We have so many programs that we have here that were not here 20 years ago. So I'm very, very, very proud of all of that. I'm very, very happy with that, and I continue to see great opportunities for future board members to participate in the education of our children.
My favorite part of being a school board member has been getting to know the kids, getting to know the parents, and of course the teachers and administrators at LISD. Everybody works so hard to make sure that our children are getting the best education, and I'm just very pleased to be a part of it.
We're part of being a board member is seeing a smile on a kid's face. When you go into a campus, and in my case, you know what, during Christmas, which is my favorite holiday, to see a kid ride a bicycle, get a bicycle from us, or a basket or a toy, whatever it is seeing a smile on a face.
My favorite part of being a board member is that all my life I have been around education. I spent 38 years of my career in education, and I believe that education is a powerful tool for all of our children, and therefore I think that is the best thing that we can contribute back to our community.
Laredo ISD thanks these dedicated board members for their efforts to make a difference and their unfailing commitment to the continued success of our Laredo ISD family now and in the future.